Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'm gonna make a guide for those who are struggling to get a 113 or a 114 for Retro Rainbow Road. Um, for me, it wasn't that easy. Um, as you can see, I got 113.402. This is a 4th American and 20th worldwide. Now, this took me like a week to get it. I went from like 113.8 to 113.402. It was an amazing improvement. I never thought I would improve it like that fast, but I can still improve, but I lost potential a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get a time like this or a decent time. Now, these are my splits and how I got 113.402. Lap 1 was kind of a mess, and I'll tell you why. Lap 2 was actually amazing. I did way better with the shroomings and the tight turns. And lap 3, I don't know why I keep getting this. Without this 3 and it replace this 3 with the 0, and I would probably have a sub or a 113.0. I have the potential, but I'm not motivated right now. So if y'all can please motivate me, that would be great. Now let's get back to the video. Now for the after the rocket boost, you must get a mini turbo and make a tight turn over here, like if you're gonna fall down, but you're not. If you do it correctly, you'll align yourself right and you'll trick, cause like that thwomp is about to fall down at this moment. Yeah, going a bit wider is actually slower, and even if you get a super mini turbo, it's still slower, cause you don't align. It'll take you like a little bit more to align yourself correctly than when you go super tight like this. You're gonna, sorry for the quality. You align yourself correctly. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna want to drift and like make a hop over here. Now, some PRs, people actually went a bit wide and got those coins and got a super mini turbo and made a hop on that ramp right there. For me, it's more simple to like hop, get the coins, get a mini turbo, and then like go through the rest. I would recommend going for the hop. It's way easier, cause like the older strat is way harder for some people. For me, in this case, it's way harder. I've tried it before. I failed many times. So you're gonna like wanna hop. You might wanna hurry up and get a mini turbo, by the way. Now, as soon as you land here, you're gonna have to drift again and get these 2 coins, and then get these 2 coins, or at least get 1. Getting 1 is actually okay. You'll get 9 coins total if you get the next 2 coins and those 4 coins on those ramps. But I recommend getting 6 coins each, cause you'll get 10 coins if you do the ramps correctly. Going for this strat isn't that complex, but getting the coins and aligning yourself correctly, well, not aligning yourself, like drifting at the right spots, is kind of difficult for those who are new to this. Now, for this part, I kinda, as you can see, I kinda went a bit tight, which I wasn't supposed to, because I didn't get this coin, I only got this one, which made me get like 9 coins instead of 10. Now, I do recommend you to go this tight, but not as tight as my run right here. Because going for a 9 coin run and collecting the last one at the end is actually pretty slower. So I recommend you getting try to get 10 coins. And if you can't do it, go for 9. It's fine. If you do the grind, you'll get better and you'll have better experience, and you'll have a better chance to get every coin at the start. So, and doing these ramps, at first it's not as easy, but once with practice, you'll learn how to do it correctly. Now, if you hop or if you move your C-pad to the left, you'll actually fall down. And do not trick on this ramp. You want to drift on this ramp. Otherwise, it's slower. You'll go wide, and you'll lose a bunch of time. Now, for this section over here, this section is like a pain for me, because I usually fall down on that area. Or, if for me, it's kind of rare to actually hit the ramp on that part. But you're gonna have to go tight. So, basically, Retro Rainbow is about going as tight as possible, making tight turns. But try not to make them too tight, otherwise you'll fall down, or you'll hit that ramp, and that's not good. Now for this part, I honestly don't know if going on drifting on this ramp or going that side is faster, but the world record holder, went this way instead of using the ramp, so like that. And for this part, you might want to hop. It's actually pretty faster than just drifting on that side. But you also don't want to hop too early, otherwise you'll miss it and fall down. Also, you don't want to hop too late, otherwise you'll make a smaller hop than you'll make. And try not to hop as wide, because you'll miss it too. If you do it right, you'll align yourself correctly, and you won't have to move your C-pad to align yourself, which that will make you lose a lot of time. It will slow you down too. Now for this, I kind of messed up, cause I was actually pretty nervous when I did this run. I actually failed to align myself correctly. That would cost you, for those who are going for a mid 113, that could cost you a 24.8 for lap 1. Now, for this section right here, people always go for the ramp. They always shroom on the ramp. Don't do that, it's slower. And for those who actually have experience in time trials, they usually go this way. That's actually good. That's the right way to go. But if you have 9 coins, try to angle, align yourself to that spot, and get that 9 coin without the thwomp falling down and hitting you. Otherwise, you're gonna have to restart if that happens. And for the shrooming part, this for laps 1 and 2, you shroom on this section right here. For lap 3, you shroom over there after the finish line. I'll show you guys later in a bit. You can either shroom early and trick twice, or you can shroom a split second later and then trick once. But you're gonna have to drift as fast as possible too. So like this. And for this part, if you go super tight, you'll get a mini turbo instead of a super mini turbo, which will slow you down a lot because you're probably gonna be trying to hop and like get that speed back, but it's not gonna help. So yeah, you have to like get a super mini turbo, and you're gonna have to go as tight as possible. And if you get a mini turbo, you won't, those thwomps won't fall down on you. But if you like move your like C pad like too much, then yeah, you'll get squashed. And that's all for lap 1. Now lap 2, the world record holder went tight and used a mini turbo. For me, that's not faster. That's why I used the super mini turbo and I held my drift. But you gotta like, you might want to be careful on that, otherwise you'll mess up and fall down. And if you hold it, if you go like me and hold it too late, the left thwomp is gonna fall down and like make this a bit wiggly, and that's gonna like mess you up because you'll either fly up and fall, or you'll mess up and turn left. So you might want to hurry up and go as fast as possible. Now for this part, you might want to go on this area. If you go a bit wide, you'll lose more time. It's not as easy because you're gonna have to like go super tight on this turn, and this ramp is always a pain. Cause like I mostly fail by like touching this part and falling down. So my advice is try to like angle it. If you have good eye view, then that could be really convenient for you to make sure like you don't land on this part right here. You're gonna wanna land over here. So if you want to trick, that's fine. But if you trick on this section right here, it's gonna slow you down a lot, and you'll probably like trick too high. You'll jump too high. Okay, so we'll do that, and I actually made it. And for this part, going to the ramp is faster than going the other way on lap 1. Because it'll save you a bunch of time, and if you use your mini turbo like at that exact time, then it's gonna go pretty well for you. For this part, try not to go early, cause like that thwomp is gonna like stay there for like 1 second, and if you go like ahead, I might go, say you're over here, then you're gonna get yourself hit. So my advice is like, if you're doing a time trial and if you mess up, try not to shroom twice. Use the shroom strat. Use the right shroom strat. Now you trick twice or once in this part, but try not to trick like as many times, because that'll slow you down and you won't get those tricks at all. Now you do the same thing here, and the thwomp tricks in here. You get shroom over here. Okay, for this part, this is really hard, because like if you don't align yourself right, or if you don't like drift or release your mini turbo at the right time, this is gonna cost you a lot, and this has cost me a lot. You might, once you like turn right and you release your mini turbo, you wanna spam your like left button and like trick as many times as you can, or try to trick 3 times like the world record holder, and you'll get a trick like at that part too if you do it right. And you shroom over here, by the way. You might want to do the same thing over here. For those who are going for 13.8, it's a better strat to actually shroom on this section, cause like the left thwomp will probably fall down by the time you're at this section without using the shroom. Now go as tight. Here's what I did. I released my super mini turbo too late, and I messed up. That wasn't supposed to happen. If you see At the ramp, I touched the second ramp, that slows you down, and that made me went wide, and that was bad. Um, and I kind of messed up on the hop too. And for this section, hopping is not that bad. It'll actually help you. It will maintain your speed, but if you hop too much, it's gonna slow you down. You might want to hop like 4 or 5 times until this thwomp falls down, and then you can like use your tricks. And then like you might want a super mini turbo over here. And for those who are going for 113.8, those thwomps are gonna fall down at that exact moment. So you might want to align yourself to like between the thwomps. And those who are going for mid 113, you'll be fine. You just gotta like get the mini turbo as fast as you can. I mean super mini turbo as fast as you can, and like go for the finish line. And that's all for Rainbow Road. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this will help you guys. Please share. Please give that like button. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.